on the corner. You know, sticky carpets, walls yellowed by smoke, but bursting with stories so wild you'd think the landlord was making them up after his fourth pint of mild. They started in 1863 as a cricket club, because apparently standing about all summer wasn't boring enough, so they needed football in winter to keep warm. By 1880, they were fully converted, and thanks to William Sudell, Cotton King, player manager, and part-time embezzler, they turned professional. This didn't sit well with the Victorian tops, but Preston thought, sod it, we'll just win everything. And win they did. The 1888-89 season saw Preston crowned the first ever Football League champs and FA Cup winners, unbeaten, without conceding a single goal. That's like turning up to the pub quiz, answering every question right, nicking everyone else's crisps, and still walking out with free beer vouchers. They became the Invincibles, their secret weapon. A gang of imported Scots, the Scotch professors, who played football like they were writing poetry, while the English were still chasing the ball like it was a runaway ferret. They even stuck the biggest boot into Hyde in 1887, 26-0 in the FA Cup. Jimmy Ross scored 8, probably had time for a pie, and still finished with the record for goals in a cup run. If that happened today, Sky Sports would still be showing the highlights on loop. But of course, this being Preston, the hangover came quick. Sudell was caught with his fingers in the till, and the team fell apart faster than a dodgy kebab. Fast forward through the years, and Preston collected heartbreaks like beer mats. Won more FA Cup in 1938, thanks to Bill Shankly swinging in a corner. And then nothing but near misses, dodgy owners, and enough playoff failures to give fans PTSD. 3 semis lost, which in pub terms is like ordering your pint, watching the barman pour it perfectly, then knocking it off the bar before it reaches your hand. Still, Preston has legends. Sir Tom Finney, the Preston plumber, who really did fit taps between matches. England caps, 187 goals, and that famous photo of him sliding through a puddle. It's basically the Mona Lisa of football. Bill Shankly cut his teeth here before marching off to turn Liverpool into a religion. David Moyes rescued them from bankruptcy before heading off to frown his way through the Premier League. Deepdale, their ground, deserves a pint itself. It's the oldest continuously used football stadium in the world, opened in 1875, and once packed in 42,000 people. Nowadays, it's a comfy 23,404 capacity, with a bronze statue of Finney out front permanently tackling the weather like a drenched fan on the walk back to the car park. And let's not forget the scandals. From suffragettes nearly torching the grandstand in 1913, to players accused of biting, to managers getting charged for mouthing off. Preston always provides tabloid fodder. Even Sudell's ghost probably chuckles at how little's changed. But through it all, the fans stay. Blokes like Freddie Flintoff, WWE's Wade Barrett, and Mark Lawrenson swear by the club. And in September 2025, they're still bouncing in away ends soaked to the bone, after Shea Devine's screamer at Derby. That's Preston in a nutshell. Equal parts tragedy, comedy, and undying loyalty. So next time you're in Preston, raise a glass. Not just to the trophies that stopped coming in 1938, or the Invincibles of 1889, but to the Lily Whites fans who still sing in the rain, knowing their club might let them down, but never bore them. If football clubs were pubs, Preston North